With Lord Androd Golden's obvious lack of sensible fashion, Lilly all but forgot she was even wearing her cheap imitation Moonstone mask. At least they wore them, as the burglary has indeed turned into another robbery. The master key. Awfully convenient, even if a bit late. And the statuette. A gaudy one at that, and of questionable workmanship. And it's nobody's mother. It's a partially nude representation of none other than Ophala Cheldarstorn, as declared by a small plaque at the base bearing her name, and a sickle, though similar to the farming implement used by peasants, most assuredly a weapon, and enchanted at that. She might be able to commission something from Marrok with it. Otherwise, more or less common weapons that Lilly can't be bothered to rob, bag of holding or no. She wonders who made the statuette, though. She doubts Ophala modeled for it, as it doesn't quite resemble the sizable matron of the Moonstone Mask. Unless the artist was just really that poorly skilled. Perhaps Lord Androd Golden fancies himself a sculptor. Of course. He probably has a storage room just full of erotic statuary. Busts of former lovers, sculptures of unwitting lady friends, statues of the wives of his associates, and even figurines of nameless women that have stayed at the Golden Apple Inn, spying on them through peepholes in the walls. What a perverted little man. No wonder Ophala wants the statuette returned. Oh, and yes, the Blacklake burglars forgot to check the chamber adjacent to Lord Androd Golden's master bedchamber. Like amateurs. Alright. Looks like more guards. Here they come. Sleep.
You shall be quick to die!
It should be pointed out that although we talk about gold pieces, silvers, coppers, and the like, that even that is a simplification when it comes to the Forgotten Realms. There's actually a bewildering variety of coinage, as practically every country mints their own. And surprisingly, despite this fact, nearly all are accepted by everyone. Waterdeep has copper nibs, silver shards, gold dragons, and platinum suns. In addition, they have local coinage, a square brass trading coin called a toll, pierced with a hole for stringing, worth about 2 gold, and a crescent platinum coin called a harbor moon, also pierced, worth about 50 gold. Sembia has square iron steelpence instead of coppers, triangular silver ravens, and 5-sided gold nobles. Because of Sembia's ambitious traders, these oddly shaped coins can be found everywhere throughout Faerun. Alright, here's more guards.
All right, Cormyr. Let's take them down.
Right, I think he's asleep, standing up. Yeah, I think actually, I forgot about that. Sharwyn should probably be using ranged weapons.
Yes. Is there something you need?
Alright. Cormyr has copper thumbs, silver falcons, golden lions, and platinum tri-crowns. Though in the southern lands these are instead copper bits, silver dirham, and gold dinars. Most fear the coinage from Thay or Halruaa is magically cursed or trapped, so these countries tend to use the currencies of other realms when trading abroad. Oh, okay. A pretty perceptive noble guard here. Noticed us before we noticed him.
None can stand before me!
Alright. Want to sleep? Whoa, boy. This guy came out of nowhere. Alright. Flame arrow.
We shall not be defeated!
Still a guy sleeping. And some coins are even considered collectible. Particularly famous are the ancient coins of the High Elven Empire Cormanthyr, copper thalvers, silver bedoars, gold shilmaers, and platinum ruendils. Though this is actually not typical. Coins are instead typically not valued for their age, rarity, or whose face they bear. And some currency is not even coin. Gond brass bells typically trade for 10 gold, and polished ivory rings from the grassy plains of the Shaar trade for about 3 gold. And undersea races typically use pearls as currency. For example, in the Sea of Fallen Stars, pearls trade wet for one price and dry for another. Under the wave, a white sayar is 1 copper, a yellow hayar 1 silver, a green tayar 1 gold, and a blue nuyar half a platinum. Yet on land, these are worth 2 silver, 2, 20, and 100 gold respectively. Okay, I'll leave it at that, as the Blacklake burglars are done with the Androd Golden robbery. But it's interesting to think about. The next time Lilly finds 3 gold pieces, it's not just 3 gold pieces. It could be 2 Waterdavian dragons, 6 Cormyrian silver falcons with an odd southern silver dirham mixed in, with a stack of 30 Sembian square iron steelpence, along with 5 stray, square, water-daving brass tolls, strung on a bit of twine, not unlike a necklace. Interesting to look at, but worthless outside the city of Splendors. Anyway, certainly more interesting than just 3 gold pieces. The sun is well over the walls of the city, and as most Neverwintians are just starting their day, the Blacklake burglars are ending theirs. And not a bad one at that. They have the statuette. With a word or two, Lilly takes an eagle's feather from her belt pouch and touches it to her nose in the hall. She'd prefer to offload the ill-gotten goods from the Androd estate as soon as possible.
Hail to ye!
Alright, Lilly, trading with Torgo. Not to mention, sell those ridiculous, cheap imitation Moonstone masks. Torgo gives her a puzzled look at the sight of them. Lilly simply shakes her head as if to discourage him from even asking what they're about, and mumbles something about mementos and changing her mind. Not bad, though. Over 1,000 gold in just plunder from the Androd estate, and they haven't even been paid for the statuette yet. Hopefully, Ophala might even sweeten the deal, now that Lilly's a fellow Cloakwizard. Lilly conspicuously brushes non-existent dust from her shoulder, trying to draw attention to the cloak.
Greetings to you again. Have you come to sample the delights of our company in the back room? Or is this about business?
Alright, and also telling Ophala Cheldarstorn that she has the final art object that she was interested in. You do? I've been looking for a few things. Tell me, what is it you have? Alright, describing the statuette from the Androd Golden estate. Very good. I never did like his work, but I certainly couldn't allow him to retain this piece. Especially not since things soured between us. So sure enough, Lilly was right. Here, I'll pay you now for this piece. Excellent work. 400 gold should satisfy your pockets. That's the last of them. These items were very personal to me, and I'm more than willing to sweeten the deal. Are giving her the 400 gold, I guess, on top. You deserve it. Surely Lily's worth more. You drive a hard bargain, but I suppose it was worth it. This was a headache I'm glad to have cured. This diamond is all that I can afford. The plague has really cut into our clientele. Alright, of course that's sufficient. Please, feel free to spend some of your reward in the back room. Provided you have met the conditions for entry, of course. Sure enough, Ophala's sweet balding, a mustache gnome with open shirt and turquoise and tan, turned sour. Lilly doesn't want to imagine them sweet or sour any more than she has to. But sweeten the deal she did. 400 gold extra, not to mention a diamond and boots. Marrok can use the diamond to forge Inquisitor General Black her ceremonial Astral Blade Longsword. Now she just needs the blade. They would likely be disguised and could be anywhere, even as a pair of red leather boots. Boots of Relfexes. Popular with the Shadow Thieves of to quicken the reflexes, they do well to counter the elaborate traps constructed by the rich and powerful there.